Good morning. This is going to be a series of tutorial videos about WordPress. I don't know if you're familiar with WordPress, if you use it now, or if you've never used it and you want to learn it. This is what this video series is going to do. It's going to teach you everything you need to know to get a nice blog or website up and running. And I'm going to show you a whole bunch of different plugins that'll be very beneficial for your site, where you can get them. We're going to look at all the different themes and how to change them. We're going to look at putting ads and menu bars over in the sidebar, and we're just going to cover a whole lot of stuff going from start to finish building this website. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to be looking at your control panel, cPanel as it's called, in your hosting service. And it probably looks like this. Most of them do. If you're with a different hosting service and it doesn't look like this, you should still be able to find software services, and down here in the center is Fantastico Deluxe. That's what you use to install WordPress. So we're going to start that. Now on this window here, right over here to the left, is WordPress. So you click on that, and we're going to do a new installation right here, and shows current installation is none. Now here's the site that I have. It's astrology-site.info, and we're going to build this right in that directory there. We're not going to put it in any subdirectories. I'm going to do admin and admin, just for the sake of building this site. You want to make these username and passwords a little more complicated than that. And you go down here and you click Install WordPress. Takes just a couple seconds for it to install. Okay, WordPress is being installed. It's created a database, and it says click to finish. So we're going to finish installation. There you go. It's all done. That's all there is to installing WordPress in one of your sites on your hosting service. Now this part right here is very important. This web link right here is going to be your main control panel for WordPress, where you're going to do almost everything. We're going to use FileZilla, and I'm going to show you how to do that. But primarily you're going to use this control panel here, or dashboard as they call it. And when you create it, remember to write down this password and username. Of course mine is admin and admin, so I don't have to write that down. So anyways, we'll click on that, and that will take us right to our WordPress login window. I'm going to close that out because we don't need it anymore, and we'll open this up and type admin and log in. Okay, here's your main window, your main dashboard, and like I said, about everything that you do, you're going to do right here, and we're going to cover a whole bunch of stuff. Now it comes with a default theme that's very ugly, boring. That's it right there. That's all there is to it. And I'll show you how to change this. I'm going to show you how to go through settings. So we'll go back. You can click edit here, or I'm going to show you how to put it's got one here, the meta site admin down here. You can click on that. Now the first thing we're going to do is we're going to clean this whole thing up, because there's a bunch of stuff here we don't need. So for example, in your post, you're going to have a post in here from Mr. WordPress. Hello world, Mr. WordPress. Okay, we're going to leave that one right there for the time being. Here's what it is when you open it. Hello world, and then welcome to WordPress, blah blah blah. Now down here in comments, there's also a default comment that comes with it from Mr. WordPress. We're going to get rid of that right now. We don't even need that, so we'll trash that. Okay, now we're going to go down the side over here in settings, and we're going to go through all these different settings first and show you what these do and how to configure them. Now up here you can click on Visit Site anytime you're working on it to look at it. So let's look at it for just a minute, and if we go in here to Edit, where you're going to do your work in this little window, and I mean little because this is all the bigger it is. By default this is 10 lines. We're going to change that. I like to make that 30. It gives you more room to work. Now also, if you go back and you see this astrology site info up here at the top, if you visit site, this right here, that's in there by default, because in that settings window over here in general, the very first one, it's right here. So I'm going to take that out of there because we're going to customize a header and put it in there anyways. So we'll take that out. I'm going to put my own email in here instead of the default one. Now if you have any questions about this video and you need to contact me, you can do it right here at this email, tj.spears at yahoo.com. Shoot me an email with your question. If it's something I didn't cover in here and you don't know how to do it, or if there's something I do cover and you still have questions about it, you can go ahead and shoot me an email and I'll try to answer your questions. Now if you're going to have a site where you're going to allow people to post comments, then you want to put a check mark and anyone can register. This is your time zone. We're going to change that. I'm on Eastern time. I'm down in Florida, so I'm going to change it to some city that's on Eastern time. Detroit is on Eastern time. New York, we'll change it to Detroit. I'm going to leave the date settings and formats alone. Time, I'm going to leave that alone. Week starts on Sunday technically, but I'm going to leave it as Monday because that's the work week. And then you just simply go down here to save changes. And that's all we're going to do on this general settings. Now in the writing, here's the post box. I was just telling you it's only 10 lines by default. I like to make that 30. Gives you a little more room to work, and it works better that way, I think. It's my opinion. It's entirely up to you. We'll put check mark in Atom Publishing Protocol and XML because we're going to create an XML sitemap for the search engines. Google. Your default mail category is uncategorized. Now down here there's these sites that are called ping sites, and every time you publish a new post, WordPress automatically notifies the following sites, and it pings your site and puts it out there for the search engines to find it, and it does it automatically. And you definitely want to do that or you'll never end up out on the internet. Now there's 3 particular ones that I use. I'm going to go ahead and leave this one in there. Well, I'm going to take them all. I'm going to take that out of there right now because I'll show you the 3 I use. And to do that, I have to go to one of my other sites real quick. So I'm going to go over here and get those. Let's see, go into this. And also it's going to be down here in the same place in settings, writing. And here are the 3 that I use right here. You got Ping-O-Matic, FeedBurner, and Blog Catalog. So I'm going to copy and then close that window out and go back to our other one. Didn't mean to close the whole thing out. Sorry about that. Now I gotta find it again. Let me pause for a second. Alright, we're back to the control panel or the dashboard of the astrology site. So we were down here in writing in the settings, and here's the box I'm going to paste those 3 services in. Blog Catalog, FeedBurner, Ping-O-Matic. Now I got to change this back to 30 because I closed it out without saving it. Check marks back in there, and save changes. That's all you're going to do in that window, in that settings there, writing. Now in reading, It's going to depend on what you want to do. If you want to have a post where people can make comments, say like a discussion post, a political post, or a blog or something like that. All my blogs that I have, I sell stuff and I make pretty good money doing it. All of them are things that I have and own myself that I sell, things I've created, such as programs and ebooks and things like that, or I'm an affiliate for numerous different places, and we'll go through that later too. So you want to put, this is going to by default have it in your latest post here, which is fine, and you don't have to change anything else on this page. You can have full text or just a summary of each post or feed, and I'm going to leave it at full text and save changes. Now in your discussion settings, this is where you're going to want these checked and just leave them as default, just like this, if you want to have a blog that people are going to be able to comment on. I don't, so I'm going to take all these check marks out of here. Allow people to post comments. I don't want any of this stuff in here. And that's what you do here. And you just go down again, save changes. Always save changes every time you do anything like this. In media, this you don't have to do anything with. By default, just leave it alone. In privacy, you want to make sure that the circle right here has the dot in it. I would like my blog to be visible to everyone, including search engines. If it's down here, I want to block search engines. The search engines will never find your site and you'll never get out on the internet. So always make sure it's in this top one, very important. And that's in your privacy settings over here on your left in settings. Permalink structure, we're going to leave this alone. By default it is your website / and a page number as you create pages. We're going to leave all this alone. You can customize it, but it's a little more complicated and I don't really want to get into that here because there's quite a bit to that. And I didn't change anything, but I'm going to save settings anyways. And in miscellaneous, you can leave all this just the way it is. Don't have to change anything there. So that's your settings. General, writing, reading, discussion, media, privacy, permalinks, and miscellaneous. Now as we add plugins, there's going to be more things down here in this box. So we're going to go ahead and first of all we're going to look at themes. We're going to take some themes. Oh, before we do that though, I want to clean up this site first. All these links, you don't need them. I don't need them. I don't use them because you're going to have your own set of links down your sidebar, and if you leave these in there it's just going to put a bunch more junk down the side of your blog, and you don't really want that. So you do a bulk action down here, delete, apply, they're all gone. Those links are default. And we have one page right now. It's the About page. You can keep this if you want, or you can get rid of it. It says About, and this is an example of a WordPress page, blah blah blah. And if you want to put something in there about yourself and about your site, you can do that. Otherwise, you can just delete that, and I'm going to delete that because I don't need it. So I'm going to trash that one because I'm going to create all our new pages anyways. So categories, let's go up there to categories. By default you only have uncategorized. We're going to add a new one. It's going to be let's see, we're going to have a page, a video page for one thing, with astrology videos, and I'm going to have a page where I'm going to sell stuff that's related to astrology and the zodiac and things like that. So this category is going to be astrology. I keep forgetting that R. Astrology products. And slug will be the same. So we'll create that category, and you go down here, add category. There it is right there. Now I'm going to delete this one. Oh, well, no, I'm going to leave that for now, on second thought. And we're going to have astrology videos. So we'll go ahead and do that. And if you don't feel like typing, I'm a big copy and paste fan myself. I don't keyboard very fast. So we'll add that one. Add category. So now we have 3 categories. The default one, and we've got astrology videos, astrology products. So that's all we're going to do with that for right now. And back to the main dashboard. And we have just the one post, no pages, and 3 categories. So now we're going to get rid of this ugly theme, and we're going to put in a new one. So for that, you're going to go over here to Appearance, and in Appearance, open that, and you'll see Themes. Now you can go to this page, Themes, and add one, or you can do it right here on the side, Add New Theme. So we're going to click on Add New. Now I have a particular theme that I use a lot, and there's a couple of them actually that I prefer and use a lot. If you don't know for sure what you want, you can go out. There are just literally thousands of them on the internet. You can get them with 1 column, 2 column, 3 column, 4 column, right sidebar, left sidebar, holiday ones, photo blogging if you're into photography and you want a photography site. You got seasonal ones for Christmas and things like that. So there's a lot of them out there, and if you want to just look at, let's look for a blue one. Let's look at the blue ones and go down here to find themes, and it'll bring all these different themes up that you can look at. Now there's at least 16 pages just of blue ones. None of these are too impressive. This one's kind of nice. I like a lot of blue in my sites. I'm a fan of blue. That's one of my favorite colors. And now if you find one like this that you want to use, let's say you like this one here, Elegant Brit. You can preview it, see what it looks like without installing it first. And yeah, that's not bad. You got your categories over here and your menus and things. So we'll close this. You got an X right over here in the left corner, left top corner. Let's close that and let's install it. So you get to this window now, Install Now, and then you activate it, and now this funky one that came with the program, and by the way, I delete these ones that you don't need in here too. This is your default one right now. So if you go to Visit Site, you'll see that the theme has changed. There's not much in here yet still because we haven't put any posts or done anything, or a header or anything. So we'll go back, and I'm going to add one that I have on my computer that I really like. And so for that, I'm going to go to Upload, and then I'm going to browse my hard drive, and down here in my WordPress folder, move this down here. Okay, where is it? WordPress, right there. It's called Clean Copy, and it's called that for a reason. It's very clean and easy to start with, nice and fresh. It doesn't have a lot of crap on it, and we're going to activate that. So there's our 3 choices. We have a 2 column, or we have a 3 column, full 3 column, or you can have one with the right sidebar. Now I kind of like this one here, so I'm going to activate that one. Now when we go back and we look at our site, there it is right there. Now this header, we're going to customize a header and put it in there. I'm going to show you how to do that. I'm going to show you how to put menus down the side and things like that. And we'll put a counter down here in the footer so you know how many people visit your site. And for now, let's see, let's go back to our control panel, and I want to show you that very theme in 2 column and 3 column. I've got about 60 websites, approximately 60 websites out there on the internet. And if I go down here to Here's one. Now this is a different theme, but this is one for eBay, where I sell things to help people sell on eBay, and this is a different theme than what we're using. And I've got resource links. I've got, these are affiliate programs here. Somebody signs up there, I make money. Same thing down here. All this stuff. Something's missing there. Don't know what's going on with that. I'll have to come back and check that. And I've got eBay articles, eBay and how to succeed, and a whole bunch of them. I got archive articles back to December when I first started this theme, or this site. And I got a one for Farmville. I'm not a fan of Farmville. My wife plays it a lot, but I guess it's pretty popular. And I sell stuff for Farmville. This program here, Chad's Farmville Clicker, I guess it'll automatically plant and harvest your crops for you. And if anybody buys that, I make money off that. I got a games page on here. And all these are affiliate programs. Anything on here sells, I make money. Same with my Amazon widget over here, which I'm going to show you how to put that in there. Anything gets sold there, I make money. Google ads, we're going to put Google ads in your side column, sidebar. Anybody clicks on any of these, I make money. So there's a lot of ways to make money with your blog. And I got another one that I just made. In fact, see, I want to find the one that's a 3 column. Try to remember which one it is. Oh, I know which one it is. I think it's this one here. WordPress tutorial. This very video that I'm making now. And this is the 3 column. Clean copy. See now how I changed this header up here, and I put the custom one in there. And I've got a page here, set up a WordPress membership site, sell videos to show you how to do that. I've got 100 WordPress themes that are all custom themes, and if you want to look at them, you just click this link here and it shows you all 100 of them, and they're only $17 for all of them, so that's a pretty good deal on those. Like I said, there's a lot of them out there free, but some of them they're kind of generic. These are premium header themes that people have created, and I bought the package of them with resell rights. And of course, if you buy these, you get resell rights. You can resell these all you want. This one here looks like it might be medical. There's whitewater rafting. This looks like it's boating related. Exercise here, or yoga, or something like that. So that's the themes that I have for sale. And on this site here, I'll go up here, is where you can order those. Actually, I've got it on several of my blogs, but wordpress.cache-for-blogging.com. And I also have just a cache for blogging.com. So anyways, here's the 3 column. When you got your content in the middle and you got all your sidebar stuff that you want, ads and things like that. So let's go to no, let's see. I created a newer one the other day about diabetes. Being a diabetic myself, just recently diagnosed, I've been reading a lot about it, and I thought, well, why not do a website about it so people have information. I know there's a lot of it out there already, but at any rate. And this too is also the clean copy with just the 1 column, or 1 sidebar, and I've got articles on here all about diabetes and things like that. And I've got a supplies and resources page. These little ads over here, those are affiliate programs. Everything on this page is an affiliate program. So if anybody buys anything through these, I make money on it. And you can sign up for a lot of affiliate programs if you just type in Google affiliate programs. One of them that comes to mind is Commission Junction. I think might be what all these ads are from. I'm not sure. I don't remember. But at any rate, and I got a diabetic recipes here. So just a ton of things you can do with these sites. Video page, and this program, remember, is free. You get it for free. You get most of the 99% of these plugins and themes that I use are free. I have bought a couple, but not very many. So it's very versatile. There's a lot you can do with it. So I'm going to go back to our main page, the astrology site. Okay, let's see. Games page. I lost it. I just go up here. Okay, so that tells you about the themes and how to change them, how to look for them, and like I said, you can get those 100. I'm going to be adding to that package too. There's going to be more of them in there. So that covers the themes for now. And I'm going to stop this part 1 video here, and then we'll continue on in a few minutes. I'll get going with part 2. I don't want these to be too terribly long. So I'll be making part 2 in just a minute.